Okay, here's a new video about the bucket garden. Today is May 29th, 2010, and you can see this first tomato plant, which is an early girl. It's been in there a while now. It hasn't grown as much as I would have thought it would, but it's been cold and rainy around here, which is unusual for Northern California. Normally it doesn't rain around here from April until September, or even earlier than April and later than September. But this year we've had a lot of rain early on. Now here's my eggplant, Black Beauty eggplant, and you can see it's growing, but not very big at this point. I'm going to guess it'll start to grow a lot more that it's now that it's starting to get warm. Now this one is my 8-ball squash, and it's growing pretty good. It's got flowers on it, which I guess you can see. You can see these flowers, and but I don't know if I'm going to get any squash off of it really, because I think you really need to have more than one squash plant in order for them to pollinate one another. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now this is kohlrabi, and these plants have sprouted, but they're not really growing much. Now as soon as they sprouted, I took the lid off. Now I'm going to hope that they're getting enough water, even though that lid is off. It's been raining, so I know they've been getting some water from the top, and of course I've been watering from the bottom, but they don't really need that much water at this point. This one here is carrots, and they've also sprouted, but they're not doing that well. I'm not sure why exactly. It's really hard for me to say. I might put something else in there. Now here's my tomato plum plant, and it originally grew quite a lot the first few days I had it, and then it sort of slowed down. Now I should mention on this one that I didn't put fertilizer with it. I just put the potting mix, and that may be part of why it's not doing so well. I decided to do that experiment just to see what would happen, and I may yet put a little fertilizer in there, but I haven't decided yet. And then finally this one here. Now these little plants are doing pretty good. They're doing better than some of the other ones. Now, one thing that I've been told is that chlorine is not good. It's not good for watering plants, tap water. Now, what I got in here in this wine barrel, which leaks, so I put in this plastic liner. What I have here is rainwater. That's all rainwater. But what I'll probably do is, since it's probably not going to rain anymore this year, I'll put water in there and let the chlorine evaporate off, just like you'd do for fish. I have another 55-gallon, I mean not 55, but another half wine barrel, and I'm going to do something with this, but I haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm going to do what I want to do. I'll have to figure it out. I grew tomatoes in that last year. It did not work very well. And also the year before. I'm going to guess it's because I didn't have the right kind of soil, and they really weren't getting enough light either. So it's hard to say exactly why, but I think both of those factors had something to do with it. I only got about 5 tomatoes off of that wine barrel there, and it really wasn't even worth my time. So that's the bucket garden for today, and I'll put another one up in about 2 weeks. I'm really expecting these tomato plants at least are going to be doing a whole lot better by then. So thanks for watching.